NASA's James Webb Space Telescope has hardly opened its eyes, and the universe is new. More mysterious, more beautiful than humanity's dream.
Just now, Elon Musk shattered the silence with his reaction to a terrifying image from the James Webb Space Telescope. An image so groundbreaking, it might rewrite our entire understanding of space.
For Hubble, there's a new telescope in town. NASA calls it the James Webb Space Telescope.
After 30 years and $10 billion, NASA's monumental project is revealing cosmic secrets that have us all on edge. What new truths about the cosmos are we about to uncover? Tune in as we dive deep into this alarming discovery that could shift our journey to the stars. Exposing the cosmic secrets of the James Webb Telescope. At NASA, the James Webb Space Telescope has emerged as a centerpiece of astronomical research, a culmination of 30 years of development and an investment of $10 billion. With its launch, it promises to extend our understanding of the cosmos, sparking widespread enthusiasm across scientific communities and the general public alike. Elon Musk, renowned for his pioneering work in space technology through SpaceX, has reshaped perceptions of space exploration. His vision of colonizing Mars and expanding human presence to other celestial bodies stems from a profound ambition to extend the boundaries of human knowledge and capability. As scientists prepare for the next round of observations, an unexpected transmission disrupts the control room. Musk's approach to space is deeply rooted in practicality, often emphasizing the technological advancements necessary to realize lofty spacefaring ambitions. His recent remarks regarding a breathtaking image captured by the James Webb Space Telescope have captivated a global audience.
Exciting piece of this telescope, of this remarkable instrument we put in space, is finding things that we didn't expect, that we can't explain, because that means that we have to revise our understanding of the universe.
This image is not merely a visual marvel. It is a pivotal discovery that could revolutionize our understanding of the universe and potentially influence Musk's strategies for interplanetary travel. The image unveiled by the telescope offers a view into the cosmos that is unprecedented in its depth and complexity, showcasing distant galaxies and intricate cosmic structures that challenge our existing knowledge of astrophysics. The James Webb Space Telescope, recognized as the most sophisticated observatory ever constructed, has begun to supply scientists with data that prompt a reevaluation of fundamental cosmological theories. However, this particular image stands out because it exposes regions of the universe previously unseen, populated with vast and elaborate formations. The scientific community is now poised to decode the implications of these findings, their excitement tinged with the daunting realization of just how much remains unknown. Musk, accustomed to groundbreaking advancements in technology, appears both astounded and somewhat daunted by the revelations of the image. For him, it represents a moment to ponder the broader implications of space exploration. While his focus has traditionally been on practical projects like Mars colonization and rocketry efficiency, this new information introduces additional complexities to his visions. The detailed and enigmatic structures depicted in the image raise fresh questions about the forces shaping the universe, suggesting the presence of phenomena yet to be understood. Musk's reaction indicates a growing awareness that these cosmic forces might complicate space exploration more than previously anticipated. Although this discovery does not deter his commitment to space travel, it injects a degree of uncertainty into his plans. Amidst these reflections, Musk is confronted with the disquieting possibility that the universe is far more unpredictable and challenging than previously assumed. He has frequently discussed the practical hurdles of space travel, such as radiation protection, sustenance production in microgravity, and the duration of interplanetary voyages.
You could have a very hot day side, a very cold night side, and the light that is received from the star is also very different. It will be a very red light.
Yet the complex structures revealed by the Webb telescope hint at underlying cosmic mechanisms that could pose additional risks to spacefarers, elevating the perceived dangers of such ventures. These vast networks of cosmic matter imply that the universe operates on principles that are only now beginning to be grasped. For Musk, a figure reliant on predictable scientific and engineering principles, These revelations pose unforeseen challenges. His response underscores a fundamental query about humanity's place in the cosmos. Although Musk envisions space as the next frontier for human expansion and prosperity, the insights provided by the Webb telescope may reveal a cosmos that is less accommodating than anticipated. The revelation captured by the James Webb telescope had stirred a profound contemplation among those who look to the stars with dreams of expansion and exploration. The imagery, detailed and sprawling, illustrated a cosmos that was perhaps indifferent, if not outright daunting, to human aspirations. Such visions of the universe have been topics of philosophical and scientific discussion for ages, yet the sharp clarity brought forth by the telescope's lenses made these considerations more tangible than ever before. New views from space challenge even the biggest dreamers. Rethinking space ambitions. Dreamers like Elon Musk, who had long championed the colonization of other planets and the expansion of human presence in space, found themselves confronted with a visual testament to the universe's vast complexities. This new glimpse into the cosmic vastness suggested that humanity might merely be minor participants in a grander celestial narrative, prompting a reconsideration of the scale and scope of human endeavors in space. Despite his usual quickness to engage with new space-related discoveries, Musk's response to this latest image was marked by a notable delay. This pause was emblematic of the deeper impact the image had on him, hinting at a moment of introspection amid his usual forward-thinking enthusiasm. It seemed the cosmos, in its silent enormity, had offered a moment of unsettlement, a visual prompt that perhaps humanity was not yet ready for the challenges it proposed. The implications of the Webb telescope's findings were significant, urging a reassessment of not just the technological advancements necessary for space travel, but also a deeper understanding of the cosmic environment that humanity seeks to enter.
50 major deployments are complete. I mean, this thing, everything had to work perfectly, and it has. That's what makes this whole thing even more amazing.
This was not just about extending the reaches of human technology, but about confronting a universe that was far more intricate and potentially more intimidating than previously acknowledged. As Musk contemplated the image, the enormity of the task ahead seemed to loom larger. The vastness and complexity revealed by the telescope pointed to hidden forces and systems that could influence everything from space travel logistics to the feasibility of colonizing distant planets. It was a moment that called for a recalibration of expectations and ambitions, aligning them more closely with the stark realities of the universe as newly revealed. The unsettling part wasn't that the image showed something dangerous. Instead, it made us face how vast and unknown the universe is. The structures it revealed were so large and interconnected that they challenged our idea of progress. For Musk, who has long promoted space exploration, this realization was a sobering one. The image was a reminder that while technologies like SpaceX and the James Webb Telescope are impressive, they are just tools. The universe is much more complex than we understand, and we are only at the beginning of learning what it holds. But that wasn't all. Some speculated that the image might show forces or phenomena that could change space travel. For example, if the large structures in the image relate to dark matter or energy, they might be affecting gravitational forces in ways we don't understand yet.
To see, for example, with the James Webb Space Telescope that we're going to launch last year, the atmospheres, and also to look at biosignatures if there are any.
This could pose a challenge for Musk, whose plans rely on precise calculations. This image also made us rethink time and space. The James Webb Telescope allows us to see objects billions of years old, giving us a look into the early universe. These insights show that even at its earliest stages, the universe was much more complicated than we had imagined. These discoveries remind Musk and others that space exploration may require more time to understand the universe before we attempt to colonize other planets. Musk's dream of living on Mars might seem more achievable now, but the images from the telescope remind us that space is full of mysteries we have yet to solve. Musk seems to understand the deeper meaning behind these discoveries, and it may change his future strategies in space exploration. These revelations also raise questions about humanity's place in the universe. Musk has long believed that humans must expand beyond Earth, not just for survival, but as part of our cosmic duty. Yet the vastness and complexity of the universe make us question if humanity's goals are significant, or if we are only a small part of a much bigger story. Challenging discoveries test our plans for space travel. Musk's quest amidst unknown galaxies. For Musk, these aren't just theoretical questions. They are real challenges that could influence the future of his space exploration efforts. The effort to explore space is often limited by our current knowledge and technology. Elon Musk, a key figure in space exploration, believes that humanity's future depends on becoming a space-traveling species. However, a recent image from the Webb telescope shows just how much we still need to learn about the universe. This discovery reminds Musk and others that, despite all the progress made, we are still facing a vast and unknown universe. The telescope's images reveal that there is much more to understand before we can travel deeper into space. These new findings suggest that we may need new scientific ideas to explain what we are seeing. Musk, a leader in technological innovation, might now have to support the development of these new theories to better understand the universe's complex structures. These discoveries could have a big impact on our understanding of gravity, dark matter, and the forces shaping the universe. The images hint at interactions we do not fully understand yet, meaning that even Musk's advanced space technology might need updates in response to these new findings. For Musk, who always aims to push the limits of technology, gaining deeper knowledge of these cosmic forces is essential, not only for scientific reasons, but for practical ones as well.
Habitable zone, where it's not too hot and not too cold for liquid water to exist, and therefore possibly have the right conditions for life.
Space exploration requires precise knowledge of the physical universe, and any gaps in that knowledge could put future missions in danger. If the structures captured by the telescope are affecting space in unexpected ways, these forces could present serious risks for future space travelers. Musk's rockets, designed with the latest technology, may need further improvements to safely navigate these newly discovered cosmic regions. While his projects are built on human adaptability, these images raise the question of how adaptable we really are when faced with the unknown. The vast cosmic structures challenge our understanding of the universe, showing that even though we've made progress in space travel, we are still at the very beginning of our journey. These discoveries might force Musk to reconsider how fast humanity is advancing into a universe we barely understand. His plans are based on technology and innovation, but these alone may not be enough to solve the challenges brought by these new discoveries. The telescope's images also make us think about time and scale, both of which are important in Musk's goals for colonizing other planets. Musk has long argued that we need to establish a presence on Mars and other planets before Earth becomes uninhabitable. However, the cosmic structures revealed in the images suggest that the universe works on timescales far longer than anything humans have experienced. The processes seen in these structures could be unfolding over billions of years, making Musk's plan to settle Mars within a few decades seem very short in comparison. These findings may make Musk and others question whether their ambitious plans are limited by the huge size and long time scales of the universe.
You can't see infrared. But what the telescope does is it can take images in 3 different bands.
It also brings up an important question. Can humanity truly leave a lasting impact on the universe? Musk's vision of making life possible on other planets is based on the idea that humans can shape their future beyond Earth. But the enormous scale of the universe suggests that our actions, while significant to us, may be small in the grand scheme of things. Musk's goals have always focused on ensuring the survival of the human race. But this new image raises doubts about whether human survival is even relevant in such a vast and ancient universe. The Webb telescope's image also challenges how we see space itself. While Musk has often described space as an open frontier, ready for exploration and colonization, the image shows that space is far from empty. Instead, it is filled with complex structures that we have yet to understand, changing our entire view of what it means to explore the unknown. Each finding makes the universe seem more complex. Insights from the Webb telescope. The vast stretches of space as revealed by the Webb telescope show us that the universe is an enormous network of matter and energy, all connected in ways that go beyond what we thought we knew. This discovery shakes up how we think about space travel. It's no longer just about getting from one place to another. Instead, it's about figuring out how to move through a complicated web of cosmic interactions, which are more complex than we ever imagined. The rockets and technology created by Elon Musk are impressive, but they might need to change to handle these new challenges. The images from the Webb telescope push us to rethink our idea of exploration, which has always been about breaking barriers and learning more. Musk is perfectly in line with this historic drive, seeing space as the next big frontier for humans to conquer. But the Webb telescope shows us that the universe is not so easy to tame. These massive structures in space remind us that it isn't just a blank canvas for human dreams, but a living, interconnected system with its own complicated rules. For Musk, this could mean that the goals of space exploration might shift toward understanding and respecting the cosmic forces at play. On top of that, these images bring up important ethical questions about exploring and colonizing space. Musk talks about colonizing other planets as a moral duty, a way to protect humanity from disasters on Earth. But the complexity of the universe, as shown by the telescope, makes us wonder if we even understand enough to responsibly settle other worlds. For someone like Musk, who is focused on progress and human achievement, these new discoveries show that moving forward isn't always simple. The Webb telescope reveals both human creativity and our limits in understanding space. The vast unknowns in the universe could change the way we approach future missions. While Musk's goal of settling other planets seems possible,
double-edged sword. I think there's a strong probability that it will make life much better, and that we'll have an age of abundance. And there's some chance that it goes wrong.
Understanding all the complexities of the cosmos is key to making it a reality. These images also make us rethink the dangers of space exploration. Musk has been open about the risks, from radiation to rocket failures. But the new discoveries bring up a different kind of danger, something we can't see, but just as important. There may be unknown cosmic phenomena that could put astronauts at risk. Another fascinating part of these discoveries is how they could help us understand dark matter and dark energy, two of the biggest mysteries in the universe. These forces, which shape the structures seen in the images, could hold the key to things like faster-than-light travel. But at the same time, they add to the uncertainty since we still don't fully understand them. The telescope's findings also show the importance of working together in space exploration. While Musk's SpaceX has made huge strides as a private company, the discoveries from the Webb telescope are the result of years of international teamwork between NASA, the European Space Agency, and the Canadian Space Agency. This suggests that the future of space exploration will likely depend on both private companies and international partnerships working together. Musk believes space exploration is crucial for humanity's survival, but the images from the Webb telescope make us think about what kind of future we're actually preparing for. The huge and detailed structures revealed by the telescope show a universe that works on scales and timelines far beyond our normal understanding. It's a humbling reminder for Musk and all of us about the complex and vast reality of the cosmos we hope to explore. Our dreams of space face the vast, unknown cosmos. Humanity's quest beyond the stars. Humanity is just a small part of a huge and complex universe. While we dream of exploring space, we might first need to understand the powerful forces that exist out there and recognize the limits of our own knowledge. This realization raises important questions we need to answer before moving forward with space exploration. For example, what hidden events are happening in these vast cosmic formations? Could these events slow down or even pose risks to our space travel? For someone like Elon Musk, these aren't just abstract ideas. They're real concerns that could shape how spacecraft are built, how missions are planned, and how soon we could settle on other planets. The image from the James Webb Telescope reminds us that space exploration isn't just about visiting new places. It's about grasping the huge interconnected systems that rule the universe and thinking about how they might affect our plans in space. Beyond the scientific and practical side of things, this discovery also sparks cultural and social discussions. Humans have always been fascinated by space, from ancient myths to today's space race. Musk's ambitions fit into this long-standing curiosity about what lies beyond our planet, But this new image makes us rethink our true reasons for going into space. Is it only about survival, or is there something deeper at play? The vastness and complexity shown in the image make it clear that space isn't just another place to expand into. It pushes us to question our very understanding of existence.
Speech is the bedrock of democracy, and if the people, in order for X to be the public square of the world.
Musk often talks about space exploration as necessary for humanity's future, but now he faces a new kind of challenge. If the universe is as massive and intricate as we're seeing, what does that mean for our plans to explore it? Are we just trying to escape Earth, or are we searching for a deeper connection with the universe itself? Yet this wasn't the most surprising part. The image also changes how we think about time when it comes to space exploration. Musk has often talked about the urgency of getting humans to other planets because of the dangers facing Earth. But these cosmic structures operate on timescales that stretch over billions of years, far beyond anything we can experience. This should remind us that the universe doesn't rush, and it might push us to reconsider our own rush into space. Instead, it might be better to take a slower, more thoughtful approach. Elon Musk sees human ambitions as both a challenge and an opportunity. The vast size of the universe reminds us of how small we are, but it also encourages us to explore and seek the unknown. Musk's reaction to a recent image from the James Webb Telescope reflects his belief in curiosity and the importance of discovery. He often talks about how we need to push the limits of what we know to find new insights. The James Webb Telescope is an impressive piece of technology that has revealed parts of space we couldn't see before. For Musk, this is proof that progress in technology is essential for the future of space exploration. But it's clear from the image that technology alone isn't enough. We also need to understand the science behind the complexities of the universe.
So I think there'll be at least one for every person, and then a whole bunch more in industry making things. So I think there'll be, my guess is 20 billion-ish?
20 billion.
Beyond its scientific importance, the image has a powerful emotional impact. It inspires a sense of wonder and taps into our natural desire to explore. Musk often mentions the emotional side of space travel, and this image likely resonates with him. It shows that space exploration isn't just about solving technical problems. It's about awakening a sense of awe and expanding what we believe is possible. The image also reminds us of our human drive to go beyond what we know and push the boundaries of our limits. Musk's reaction reflects his focus on thinking far ahead. He believes we should look not just at the next few years or decades, but centuries, knowing that the universe operates on a much larger scale than we usually think about. The image from the James Webb Telescope also reminds us of the need for patience in space exploration. Musk is known for setting big goals with tight deadlines, but the slow pace of the universe, shown in the telescope's images, suggests we need to slow down. This doesn't mean lowering our ambitions. It means recognizing that space exploration is a long-term journey that requires dedication and persistence to fully understand the universe. If you found this exploration of the human drive for space discovery intriguing, consider this. Should we prioritize space exploration over solving Earth's immediate crises? Comment your thoughts and don't forget to subscribe for more discussions.